Good afternoon, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about uh, sinkage and remaining cargo to load in a restricted load line. Okay, so all throughout the voyage or all throughout the operation, loading operation, he is restricted by the tropical zone. So he has to depart in the tropical zone. Okay, so let's start, guys. Open. Okay, okay, guys. Let me check this one. Give me some time. Going to um, this one. So this is the situation, guys. The exercise is example 5.2, and the name of the vessel is Embinara. Is to load full to her tropical drop. So the density of black water in load port is 1.014 tons per cubic meter, and she has the following weights remaining on board on departure from load port. So these are the ROVs or non-cargo weights. Her drop is limited only by the tropical load line throughout her voyage. So he is to depart with the tropical drop. So what is the tropical drop of Embinara? So let's go to the capacity table. Then let's go to the capacity table. This is Embinara, and the tropical drop is tropical. This one, the red one is tropical drop is 9.749. Like this, and okay. So the tropical drop is 9.749, and the displacement is 31588. Okay, that is the tropical drop in salt water. Continue. Let's take one. Then here, find the quantity of maximum amount of cargo to load assuming there's a sufficient fuel for voyage. Okay, meaning what will be your maximum cargo to load, or your departure drop is this one. Your departure drop is 9.749 in salt water, but let's see what will be his drop in density at load port. Okay, and let's continue. The maximum permissible drop if she is floating in a water density of 1.014. So what will be his drop if she floats in a density of 1.014? So you must convert. Okay, this is 9749, and the displacement is 31588. Okay, look at again the capacity table. Drop is 9.749, and the displacement is 31588. 31588. 31588, and drop is 749. 9.749. Okay, again, double check. 9.749, correct. This is salt water, so we must convert this one to tropical drop. So this is a this is a tropical drop in salt water. What will be his drop in 1.014? So let's convert, guys. Okay. We go to number 3. Her drop if she proceeds to see density 1.025. So her drop when she proceeds to see at 1.05, this will be his drop of 9.749 if proceeds in a density 1.025. Okay, that is salt water in a tropical zone. And number 4, if she is about to complete loading and floating in a drop of 9.63 in meters in water, density 1.014 tons per cubic meter. Find the quantity of cargo remaining to load. So what is your remaining cargo to load after you have a drop of 9.63? Solution: of course, you are floating in a tropical zone, so you will use your tropical drop as loading berth. Number 2, know the draft and displacement of governing zone. So the draft and displacement of governing zone in salt water is this one. 9 salt water is this one, 9.749, and displacement is 31588. Salt water. Okay. Now the draft displacement at governing zone, since the zone limits her drop at start of voyage, when she must be within the limit on departure from loading port. So this is your saltwater drop at tropical zone of 9.749. So your ROVs, which is this one, you add all your ROVs remaining on board: fuel, diesel, lube oil, freshwater, and ballast, constant. You add all together, this will be your non-cargo weights on board, which is 1,773. Okay? From your saltwater displacement of your departure drop in salt water, which is 9.749, take out the displacement, which is your departure displacement is 31588, minus your light ship of 6772. So where did I get this light ship? You go to your capacity table and your light ship is 6.772. Okay, all throughout. That will be your light ship of 6772. Okay, so go back. So minus your light ship, that will be your dead weight of 24816. Minus your weights on board, which is this one, 1,773. Then your maximum cargo to load is 23,043 metric tons. So this will be your maximum cargo to load. Okay, that will be number 3. The answer is 23.040. Number 4, since your tropical drop is 9.749 in salt water, what will be his drop according to this number 4 if she is about to load the maximum permissible drop is she's floating in the water of 1.014 local density. Okay, so this one, from your this is your departure drop in salt water. What will be your departure drop if we are floating in a density 1.014? So this is how he computed, guys. So find the departure drop, dock water density. So the formula is lookup displacement, the actual displacement, which is 31588 times your saltwater displacement over your local density of 1.014. So transpose, actual displacement is 31588 times constant of 1.025 over your local density 1.014. And the displacement of the water will be, the water density is 319,930.6. Okay? What will be the corresponding drop of this displacement? If you look at the hydrostat table, the drop at the water of 1.014 is 9.846. So I have a formula here I made, which is easy. This is from uh, salt water to dark water density. So what is our displacement? The displacement was 31588. Okay, so you put 31588, put here 31588, which is the displacement, and the corresponding drop is how much? That will be 9.749. Okay, 9.749. 9.749, and the local density at birth is 1.014. Okay, to get the water density, displacement times salt water times dark water. So transpose. Okay, your displacement is 31588 times salt water 1.025 over your dark water of 1.014. This will be multiply this one, that will be 32377.7 over your local density 1.014, and your displacement will be 31931. And how much I got here? 39931 if you run it off. So 31930.6, I got 3190.67. So what is this corresponding drop? So 31931, you go to the hydrostatic table, 31931, is that correct? 31931, scroll down, 31931, or you can use this one, or try to use this one, 31931. Take this one, 31931, 31931, is that correct? 31931, put enter. That will be 828. How much I got here? Should be 9.864. Okay. Double check, guys. Three one nine 31. 31931. 31931. Hindi rin eh. Ando. 31931. Should be 31931. 3131. There you go. 9.846. 9.846. 94846. Okay, with a drop of 31931. 30.6. So I got 31931 is 9.846. That will be your duck water. That will be your salt water, duck water. Okay, this will be your, put here, duck water. Duck water. Okay, so it's correct. Duck water will be 931 and the drop is 9846. Okay, this will be your departure drop. I'm sorry, that will be your departure drop if you are plotting in 1.014. So this will be 9.846. Okay, 9.846, which is this one. Okay, then according to number 4, if she's about to complete loading and floating at a drop of 9.63 in water density 1.014, find quantity of cargo remaining to load. So he has to stop at a drop of 9.63 in dock water density 1.014. So let's use the program. 9.63. Okay, I go to form number 6, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. So you have a night order to the duty officer that when you reach the drop of 9.63, you will advise the foreman to stop loading so that you, the chief officer, and the drop surveyor will make a drop reading around the vessel so that they can compute the cargo, remaining cargo to load for trimming. Okay, so he says here, when you reach the drop of 9.63, you stop loading. Okay, so forward drop, upon completion of, for example, reading the drop reading around the vessel, the chief mate and the chief officer agreed that the drop forward is 9.63 as per their drop reading. Okay, then up drop is also 9.63. Okay, and their reading at the actual midport is also 9.63, and the starboard mid actual reading is also 9.63, meaning there's no list. Okay, and even keel. Now the density when they took the drop was 1.014, and the density expected upon completion loading will also be 1.014. Okay. Now, what will be the final mid departure? Take note that our final mid departure is 9 point, because you have already computed the density displacement for departure. Find the departure drop at the quarter density. So the displacement was 31931, which is this one. 31931, the displacement. The dark water drop would be, or departure drop is 9.846. Okay, 9.846. Sorry, 9.846. That will be 9.846. 9.846. Okay. But in actual drop practice, we don't put 9.846. So we round it up. So we put 9.8485. So that will be 9.85. So what we do, you put here 9.85. Okay. And this will be his recommended cargo to load will be 785. How did I get this 785? You click this one. See the formula here. That will be K8. Okay. K and row 8. That will be your sink gauge, which is 0.22, times your M3. M3 will be your TPC. So your sink gauge times TPC times 100. Okay, that is the formula. That's how you get this 784.9. Now take note, the TPC of 35.68. Your departure drop is 9.85, this one, and then you interpolate the TPC of 9.85, then you will get 35.68, which is this one. So again, sink gauge times TPC times 100 is 7.84.9. So I do it again. Click this one. This is your sink gauge times your TPC times 100. Then this will be your remaining cargo to load of 784.9. Okay. I have here another equation. Now, let's say your weight is 7, make this 785. Okay. So put here 785. 785. Okay. And the TPC is this initial from your initial drop. Initial drop of 9.63, and the TPC is 35.52, which is this one. So your present weight, presumed weight, divide by 35.52 is 22.10. Divide this 100, then your sink gauge is 0.22. This will be your sinkage, which is this one. So initial drop, your main drop is 9.63, which is this one, plus your sinkage of 0.22, then your final drop is 9.85. So what you do, you can put this equals and click this one, then your final weight to load should be 788.48. Okay, put this equals and just click this one, then your remaining cargo to load is 78848. Now let's check the problem here. Number 6, sinkage is departure drop from dock water 1.014 minus your present drop of, that is the sinkage of 9846 minus 963 is 0.216. If you round it up, that will be 0.22. But take note, you don't have to use this 9.846. Instead, you will use 9.85. Round it up. So you will have, here will be 0.216, which is this one, guys. So you use 9.85 instead of 9.846. Okay. Instead of 9.846, how much is this here? 9.846. This should be 9 instead of 6. Okay. If you round it up, that will be 9.85. Now, this is the recommended cargo to load for trimming. Okay, that was M. M here. Okay. Then take note of the arrow. Then, for example, you put this one 788. Sobra. So there's if you load 788, that will be 9.851, which is a little more than 985, and your sinkage is 221. If you bring it back to, let's say 985, then the recommended cargo to load is 785. So you put 785. Once you load 785, your departure drop is exactly 9.85, the same here, and your sinkage is 0.22, which is exactly the same here. So you have to load 785, your cargo remaining to load. And take note of the cargo remaining to load is 785, but the solution he got here is recommended cargo to load is 759. So 759, so you have 26 tons more, but you get the exact drop of 985 and sinkage of 0.22. Let's investigate his solution. So remaining cargo to load is sinkage times TPC is 100 times GD over 125. The sinkage is 0.216 but the actual sinkage should be 0.22. Okay, so it's run up here times TPC. How much did you use TPC? From the mid drop of 9.63 is 35.52. So he used the sinkage from your mid drop. He used the sinkage of 35.52. But if I click this one, the sinkage I use is M3, which is this one, M3, which is 35.68. 35.68. Why? Because your water drop is 9.85, which is this one. Then you interpolate the TPC because you're using the drop of 9.85. So you interpolate the TPC of 9.85 and it will come up to 35.68, which is this one. Do not use this one because this is only the initial. But your concern is this final drop of 9.85. So the drop of 9.85, you interpolate the TPC, then it will go to 35.68. And it will come up to 785, which is the recommended is 785, and the actual, if you put the actual drop weight of 785, then you will have exactly partial drop of 9.85, which is the same here. If you load 785, it will be rise sinkage is exactly 0.22, which is the same here. Now, according to his solution, he got 759. So let's investigate. How did he get 759? Because he used this density. But no need to use this density because you're already floating in a density of 9.84. So why again use this local density? No need. You're already floating of 9.846 or 85. So no need to use this additional density. And here, look at, he will come up of 759. And look here, if you use this 759, you will be short of 26 metric tons. Okay, we use 759, okay, to get you have an idea. The 759, what happens? 759, enter. So when you load 759, take note of your departure drop, then you are no less of 9.84. Okay, you are short of 0.007 and your sinkage is less of 0.007. Okay, that's why you are short of 26 tons. But if you put back the actual weight of 785, just put this undo. There you go, 785. Then it will go back to 785 results after loading 785. Then your departure drop will be 9.85, which is the same here. And your sinkage will be 0.22, which is the same here. So you are now 26 tons more than you use this 759. Okay? So 759. And here's another solution here. The alternative solution is saltwater displacement of 963. The displacement saltwater of 963 is 711653. This will be your new displacement in saltwater. because this is your backwater displacement, you convert this to saltwater displacement, which is 30832, which is this one. Then you will have 756, and yes, it says here that note that there's a difference of 3 tons because the other one, which the other one? Saan na siya? Okay, let's go back. What happened here? Okay. Is 759. Okay, 759 and according here 756. So that's why there's only 3 tons difference. But it says here you can, in practice, both are considered correct. Okay, 759. But I recommend that you use 785. You have 26 tons more. Okay, and the problem ends here. Is only asking for how much remaining cargo to load for trimming. Okay, what is another M? Save that one. So the problem starts here, stops here. So the problem is only asking for the remaining cargo to load, departure drop in dock water and in fresh water. Okay, so I want to proceed more. Now, for example, just you already know your remaining cargo to load. Then you want to distribute this to holds 1 and 4. Take note of the remaining cargo to load, 785. This your initial drop, main drop, your MTC, LCF, and TPC. This is stream 2 holds, which is titled trimming with 2 holds. Okay, so for example, you're going to trim 1 and 4 because this vessel has only 4 holds. So you want to trim, want to load, your trimming hold is 1 and 4. Okay, and for example, you want to depart even keel, that's why you have 0 trim. Okay, and your recommended cargo to load for hold number 1 is 318. So you put here 318, and recommended to load for number 4 is 467, which is number 4 here is 467 run out, and your departure drop will be even keel of 985, just like forward and up is 985. You have trim 0 and your main is 985. Take note that your departure drop here is 985. Okay, so this is trim holds 2, even keel of 985. You go back to for number 6, which is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. So scroll down and take note here that in hold number 1 you will load 318 and number 4 is 467, which is the same here. Number 1 is 318 and number 4 is 467. Okay, so number 1 you load 318 and put the LCG, and number 4 you load 467 and apply the LCG, and your departure drop forward and up is 985, up is 985, 0 trim, and your main drop is 985, even keel. Now your deflection is 0. So how did you get your mid? What is equals there? You go to mid. Take note, when you load 785, results after 785, that will be your departure mid drop. So you click this one, then it will go here. Your main drop equals, this will be your main drop, it equals, then your deflection is 0. Okay, the same with your trim 2 holds. Your mid drop is 985. Click here, equals, you go for number 6. Your departure mid drop is this one, 9.85. There it goes, and your main drop is 985, 9.85, and you click this one, then you have a 0 deflection. Then we go by there's another solution here, another program by trim table. Take note of the trimming table, the remaining cargo tool of the 785. In node number 1, you will load 318, and number 4 is 467. Take note of the initial drop of 963, main drop is 963. Okay? So from your manual, loading manual, you go to the correction trim table of correction for hold number 1. Forward correction is 4.0 and up correction is negative 3.2. In hold number 4, the forward correction is 2 and your up correction is 6.96. Once you apply this forward and up correction in hold 1 and 4, then the departure drop forward is 9.85, up drop is 9.85, your main drop is 9.85, even kill, and your trim is 0. And here, your mid is 9.85, your main is 9.15, then your deflection is 0. Okay? Then, here's another solution here, trimming table. Take note, in pore number 7 is 467. The forward correction is 2 and up correction is 6.96. And hold number 1, the weight is 318. Forward correction is 4 and up correction is 3.2. Okay? Now, first you will load in hold number 4 so that you will have a good trim. So once this is your initial drop of 963. So once you completed hold number 4 or 467, this will your drop forward of 9.72 and up 9.96. This will be initial drop, departure drop after loading uphold. Uphold is number 4. Then after loading number 4, hold number 4, you load hold number 1 with 318. And after loading 318, bring down this initial drop of 972, bring down drop of 9.6. After loading 318, your final drop will be 9.85 forward and up will be 9.85. Your trim is 0 and main drop is 9.85 and your deflection is 0. So you have 3 programs, 6, 2, and trim table. And we have here the last program is for number 7A. So which is how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in main drop. So you put your initial density of 1.014. Take note of your forward initial drop, which is this one, 9.63 even kill. So this is form A. Put here 9.63 even kill of 9.63. Okay, then you scroll down, you put now the weights in hold number 1 is 318 and number 4 is 467. 318 and 467. The corresponding LCG, okay, number 1, LCG is 49189. 49189, and number 5 is negative 3453. Negative 3453, okay. Then you scroll down. Of course, upon completion, you're still plotting density 1.014, 014, and your main drop will be 9.85, and your departure drop is forward is 9.85, up drop is 9.86, main drop is 9.85, your trim is 0.1. Actually, this should be even kill of 9.86. It's just a matter of interpolation or operation, mathematical operation. And here your deflection is 0. So mid drop, click this one, equals, you go to form number 6, which is your departure drop, which is this one, and your main drop was, this could be your main drop, or you use this one. Okay, you can use this one. And 0 deflection. Okay, so you have 4 programs to back you up. This form number 7A, which is how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in wind drop. This one, you actually use your density. Okay, and by trim table, you use the forward and up correction of your cargo hold, apply it, then you will get your departure drop, even kill, and trim 2 holds. Of course, your remaining cargo to load is 785, your trimming hold is 1 and 4, and your departure will be even kill, no trim. How much you load in hold number 1 is 218, and up is, or number 4 is 466, which is this one, 218 and 467, and your departure drop is even kill of 8.85. We go for number 6. Okay, put your initial drop and your actual mid port and mid starboard. Then you put your departure drop of 9.85. Then you will get your sinkage, and he will compute your the cargo, remaining cargo to load for trimming, which is 785. Just follow the arrow here. Put 785. After loading 785, your final departure drop mid will be 985, which is the same here, and your sinkage is the same of 0.22. So I recommend to make a review. You use the TPC of your departure drop, which is 9.85, and the interpolation of TPC is 3568. Do not use this initial TPC from your initial drop. Always use this TPC from your departure drop of 9.85, which is this one. Okay, so I hope you like this video presentation. If you like this video, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.